High school can be a challenge, but having the right support can make all the difference. At Bullard High, one counselor has dedicated herself to being that safe space for students navigating their journey. Vanessa Russell, a trusted counselor and an Excellence in Education Administrator finalist, has helped countless students, especially Black students, find their voice, overcome struggles, and chase their dreams. For her, the most rewarding moment is watching her seniors grow and step into their futures. Today, we sit with Miss Russell to hear her story, her passion, and her advice. Try everything while you are young.
Hi, my name is Danae Marshall. I'm a senior at Bullard High School, and today we're going to be interviewing my beautiful counselor, Vanessa Russell. So tell us about yourself and where you grew up.
I grew up in Fresno, California, born and raised. I went to Bullard Talent, K-8, and then I came to Bullard actually for high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to UC Irvine for college and majored in criminology and psychology. Then I got my master's degree at Fresno State. About myself, I love dogs. I've had dogs my whole life. I have 2 brothers. I'm about to be married. And yeah.
Is there anything in your environment that became a defining moment in shaping who you are today?
Yes, I would say so. When I was in kindergarten, I was enrolled at a Clovis Unified School, and I really struggled with being the only person of color in my classroom, even at 5 years old, to the point where my mom noticed it and could tell how much it was affecting me, which was interesting because it didn't affect my brothers at all, but I felt it. Like, I was very sensitive to it. So halfway through kindergarten, my mom pulled me out and moved me to Bullard Talent, where there was lots of color and lots of variety and diversity there. And it completely changed all of my elementary school days, versus if I would have possibly stayed there and felt low on confidence or not feeling like I belong. So I think that was a very wise choice that my mom did. I think I would have turned out really differently if I wasn't in that boat at that young of age.
What are you known for doing in our community or just in your community?
I guess, I'm known for being a counselor, of course, and also being one of the BSU advisors for the last 6 years and helping support students to make them feel like they belong here and make them feel like they have a voice here.
Which you're good at, but... Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, I try. And, yeah, I guess that's what I'm known for.
She's known for more stuff, y'all, but that's the primary thing that she's known for.
Wait, what else should I say? What do you mean?
Personally, what I think she's known for being the best ever counselor ever to ever be alive. You know, I think she really helped me out because I was at my low points, and especially for college when I didn't know what to do, she helped me out with that. So yeah. How and why did you get involved in the service or role that you do?
So as a counselor, I got involved because I didn't know what I wanted to do even after I graduated college. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll go into teaching and try that out because I was always kind of my backup.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized when I was substitute teaching that there was kids that needed more assistance and I couldn't talk to them. I couldn't have that conversation with them because there's 30 other kids to do. And you have a task as a teacher to teach them a lesson and you can't give them that one-on-one attention, even though you know that's what they need at the moment. And that was really hard for me. So that's why I started looking into the counseling role, because I can have more of an influence in that way and be more of a support in that realm. So that's why I kind of explored being a counselor, and then I realized how much I enjoyed my high school counselor, and I'm like, oh, Dad, that's what she did. That's awesome. Actually, yeah, that aligns to everything I've always wanted to do. And so that's how I got into the counseling role. And then for the BSU role, I honestly was just asked, probably because of obvious reasons, and I just kind of was sure, it's my first year. Why not try it out? And then, learning about that role there, and also working with Miss Holland, which was super easy she's easy to work with and I enjoyed. So it helped me push forward to continue in that role.
What would you say is your defining moment in this role?
I think there's a lot you could pinpoint, but I would say probably the fact that last year was my first group of seniors that I watched from freshman year all the way to senior year, and I got to watch them grow, and I got to watch them go from 0 credits starting freshman year all the way to 230 or more, so that they could graduate. And it was really nice to kind of see that transitioning and help them through every single year to help get them where they want to be.
Do you think you're going to see that more often?
Yeah, I will now, but just because I only started 6 years ago and COVID was thrown in there too, I kind of lost those years of learning or knowing students because of COVID. And so that's why last year was like my first group of seniors that I was able to watch all the way through. So that was really special, and I look forward to helping my students in the future. Yes.
And our last question of the day is, any words of advice for the generations after you?
Yes, I would say try everything while you're young, while you have the time. You might think you want to do something that's great. Go shadow someone who's doing it. Ask them questions. You might discover something new, or you might discover that is for sure what you want to do, or maybe that you don't want to do it after seeing it in action. I just recommend trying and experiencing as much as you can. That way you don't go to school for so long and then you realize you hate what you're doing. You don't want to spend all that time to something actually you don't really want to do. So I just suggest you always look for opportunities. Put yourself out there, talk to people, network, because you never know what's going to come at your doorstep.
You know what? This could be for seniors and upcoming seniors too. So listen to her. Make sure you get her as a counselor. That's it for our interview with Vanessa Russell. Make sure you guys give a round of applause. Come on, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you.